The WWE legend Kevin Owens would love to pull out of retirement next following Steve Austin's success, as Kevin Owens was able to do the unthinkable and bring Steve Austin out of retirement for one more match. Who is next on the list? Back in 2003, Austin competed against The Rock at WrestleMania 19 in what looked to be his last ever match. Despite the fact that numerous offers came over the next 2 decades, Austin looked to be content with what he had accomplished. However, 19 years later, the Texas Rattlesnake made his return to the ring one more time in his home state after being repeatedly provoked by KO. Speaking with MuscleManMalcolm about the match and if there is another WWE Hall of Famer he would love to face, Owens responded that Shawn Michaels would be the ultimate, but knows that it is a near impossible task. Well, the answer is always Shawn Michaels. I really try pretty much every year, but I think I'm done trying now. He's pretty much done. It's 3 years running where he has politely said no to me. I think the next time I ask, he'll probably tell me F off, to say it nicely. I think last year, he literally had tricep surgery just to avoid the question. But yeah, I'd love to wrestle Shawn Michaels. I'm sure he would still be able to put in a performance like no other. I have no doubt. But he's done with it. Trust me, I've tried. Owens will challenge Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship at Saturday night's main event on December 14th. Kevin Owens reveals next steps, having previously taken out Randy Orton with a piledriver and looking to dethrone Cody Rhodes. Owens is on a mission to take out those who have wronged him. In a recent interview, Kevin Owens revealed who his next target will be. "You little weirdo creep." Kevin Owens goes off on a fan ahead of WWE SmackDown. Kevin Owens has never shied away from expressing his opinion to the WWE Universe, whether he's a good guy or not. Recently, the prizefighter went off on a fan who tried to troll him online. Kevin Owens returned to his roots as a heel when he attacked Cody Rhodes following Bad Blood and, a few weeks later, dropped Randy Orton on his head with a piledriver. Owens has been arguing for the past few weeks that Rhodes is the bad guy, and this continued in a recent interview with MuscleManMalcolm, where the prizefighter listed all the reasons why he dislikes the American Nightmare. The former Universal Champion pointed out how parents are damaging their kids' brains by bleaching their hair to look like Cody's. A fan on X/Twitter reacted to Owens' interview and wrote that they had never seen someone say they would want to be KO for Halloween. The Canadian star replied to the post by calling the fan a creep for listening to people's conversations. "How much time do you spend listening to or watching apparently other people's conversations with their mothers, you little weirdo creep? You're a perfect example of the damage that hair bleach can do to someone's brain over time," Owens said. Earlier this year, Kevin Owens was given a title shot against his wishes as he faced Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at Bash in Berlin. During the match, Owens hesitated to take advantage of Rhodes' injury, which cost him the bout. However, the dynamic between the two changed drastically as the prizefighter felt betrayed by the American Nightmare for his actions toward Roman Reigns. This led to KO's heel turn after Bad Blood in Atlanta. In the coming weeks, Owens feuded with Randy Orton and eventually injured the Viper. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes cemented his legacy as the company's face by becoming the inaugural Crown Jewel champion when he defeated Gunther at WWE Crown Jewel 2024. After Kevin Owens hit Randy Orton with a piledriver, the 14-time world champion was stretchered out, and Cody Rhodes continued his feud with the prizefighter. This weekend, KO will face the American Nightmare for the title at WWE Saturday night's main event. Kevin Owens has never had a bigger opportunity than what is coming his way. WWE Saturday night's main event competing against WWE champion Cody Rhodes in the main event. The spotlight is on both of them, and so is the pressure of putting on a great show. It is the American Nightmare's decision to get involved in the Bloodline's business by aligning with Roman Reigns that became the root cause of Kevin Owens' heel turn a few months back. The prizefighter has now disclosed his stance on a possible program with Solo Sikoa and the new Bloodline. In an interview with MuscleManMalcolm, Kevin Owens was asked about what he makes of Sikoa's new version of the most dominant faction in professional wrestling. He is not enthused by it, stating that he wants nothing to do with them anymore. "I couldn't. I'm just so done with this, guys. I'm not even talking about it. They can figure out their own sh***. That's not my business," Owens said before concluding with, "I'm done." Solo Sikoa has had an eventful year in 2024. He went from being the Bloodline's enforcer to its self-proclaimed tribal chief. Sikoa worked with big names such as Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns in the main event, too. Solo Sikoa puts WWE SmackDown's locker room on notice. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes brawl. At WWE Survivor Series on November 30th, despite a brief moment where Solo Sikoa was allowed to redeem himself by Roman Reigns during their War Games encounter, he chose against it and went for the attack. He was cornered by Reigns, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn. Subsequently, Sikoa ate the pinfall. As seen in the video above, Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga brought Carnage to SmackDown right off the gate this past Friday. Later on in the show, they took out LA Knight and Andrade after giving new U.S. champion Shinsuke Nakamura an out. Nakamura retreated, refusing to fight the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa then proclaimed that he was still the tribal chief and that they were not going anywhere despite a roadblock. In the closing moments of SmackDown, Kevin Owens showed up to instigate a brawl with the American Nightmare. The two men had to be separated as the show went off the air. With only a few days remaining for Saturday night's main event, WWE personality Sam Roberts has made a strong case for the prizefighter's potential title win. Kevin Owens has worked with some of the biggest names in the business throughout, and he competed in what was arguably the biggest match of his career when Stone Cold Steve Austin came out of retirement to face him at WrestleMania 38. While Kevin Owens managed to check a match with Steve Austin off his list, it seems that there's still another former WWE champion that he's still hoping to face at some point. During a recent interview with MuscleManMalcolm, Kevin Owens explained that he asked Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement every year. However, HBK always turns him down. Well, the answer is always Shawn Michaels. I really try pretty much every year, but I think I'm done trying now. He's pretty much done. It's 3 years running where he has politely said no to me. I think last year, he literally had tricep surgery just to avoid the question. But yeah, I'd love to wrestle Shawn Michaels. I'm sure he would still be able to put in a performance like no other. I have no doubt. But he's done with it. Trust me, I've tried. Shawn Michaels originally retired after he was defeated by The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26 in a career versus streak match. HBK ended up coming out of retirement when he teamed up with Triple H to face the Brothers of Destruction at Crown Jewel in 2018. But he has remained retired since then.